So Lear is a city in the plane of Myrad. Is that one of the planes you've heard of?
Okay. And he stops for a minute and goes, right. That
so
would
you
make
said
sense.
all the 8 monarchs have planes, so is Myrad one of their planes?
No. Wow, you guys don't... Okay, let me explain basic planar travel theory to you. And he
my eyes glaze over.
Just like calculus.
Open up my spell book.
He tucks the key back into his pocket and moves
I take out my holy book and natural.
Oh wait, is he gonna open up a secret blackboard and draw chibi?
No,
because I'll follow it if it's chibi character.
He goes.
I would understand this much better with chibi.
Perhaps a stick in the dirt.
Yeah, sure, yeah. And he grabs. Oh, he gets a cloud,
okay.
And he goes, "Look at this," and he draws this circle on the ground, and he goes, "All right." No, that's bad. And he erases it.
I just memorized circle.
And then he draws a rectangle that's taller than it is wide on the ground. And he goes, "All right, think of the planes." And he puts a hand up to his head and goes, "Oh, layer cakes. You guys ever seen a layer cake?"
I love layer cakes. They're so delicious.
Garin brought me one of those.
The ones with 7 layers that are at weddings, like when you sneak into the wedding and you get to the cake before the wedding. Those are the best.
I don't know what those
Each
mean.
layer has a different fruit in it. It's amazing.
But that's kind of how planar travel works. So there are different levels of planes in existence. The top plane, right up here at the tippy top of the fictional cake, is where the gods live. That's called Elsewhere. It's the highest possible plane.
Oh, I knew it! The gods had the mango layer! That's the best!
Vergis goes, I've been there.
It is only fitting.
And then he moves one level down, and he goes, the level down below that is called Quilanthia. It's where all of the other intermingling demi-planes and extra planes exist. It's also where the interplanetary planes exist. Planes you can get to not just by planar traveling, but by going beyond the stars.
What was that called again?
Quilanthia.
Quilanthia.
Going down one more level, the third plane is known as Myrad. That's your home plane, the plane of mortal men.
Ooh, so we're near the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The plane where you grew up, all that, the normal plane, as Garin used to put it. The fourth level down, below Myrad, is Carthax, the infernal machine, also known as Kirigax to some interplanetary travelers. It's a prison and a massive, wide-reaching machine that stretches out across the entirety of the plane.
Its purpose is a prison?
Yes. Well, partially. Nobody really knows what the devils are planning with it. It holds some of the multiverse's most dangerous criminals within its bowels.
Oh, it's where you and Garen escaped from.
No, it's where they took our crew.
Oh.
We ran away from one more plane down below that. The realm of death. Carthage.
You escaped death?
Well,
oh my gosh.
We escaped death's plane. We almost didn't. If we hadn't had No Folks Bowl, we would have been screwed. Anyway, there's different ways the planes intermingle, how souls work, how things get transferred in between them, but that's honestly stuff I never really understand.
Is there just 4 layers?
There's 5 layers.
What was the one below Carthax?
Carthage, the realm of death.
Carthage, got it. I'm misspelling it, I know.
Ooh, you're using a K.
That's actually correct.
Ha
yeah. Okay.
Yes, you're Merek.
And then so he points down there and goes, "We barely escaped." Anyway, point of the matter is, if you folks are on Myrad, the plane we're on now is, and he looks around and he goes, probably a demi-plane of some sort.
So you think we're one above still?
And he goes, "Yeah, I don't smell any humans or other creatures around us. Except for animals of some sort. I don't know."
Is that why it's so pretty?
Animals?
Do the planes get less pretty as you go down?
Why would a demi-plane have animals?
Don't know. Maybe it was created for some experimental purposes. Wizards can do that when they get strong enough.
Father used to say all dogs go to heaven.
Perhaps we should explore around and see if there's more to this demi-plane than meets the eye.
And he looks around and goes,
Perhaps a clue. See, in doing interdimensional travel, you'd want a easy way of getting to your demi-plane, correct?
Yeah.
So if we assume this is a wizard's domain, wizards normally come from Myrad, it's possible that they left an anchor or an entrance here.
There might be souvenirs here that we might want to take to help us in our travels.
If there's something to be learned here that will aid us.
Maybe. I want to get back to Lier as soon as possible. We already have the bowl
I second that notion.
and the stones. If we can just figure out how to get back to Lier one level down, we can make it.
Fortunately, do not know the stone configuration for Myrad.
Ah, I do. I memorized it.
Ooh, I thought you said you didn't know how to get to Lier.
Well, that's the thing. I know how to get to Myrad.
Ah, we will need to journey to Lier, perhaps.
Oh no. Are we gonna end up like thousands of miles away?
Perhaps we'll end up in Timbertown.
Oh
I'd love
no.
to show
That
you
would be
around.
even worse.
I
Well-
know. A whole town made of timber? That sounds terrible.
The point where their plane of peers can defend on a bunch of fluctuations. Oh, sorry. Most important part I forgot. Around all of the planes, actually, two important points.
It's icing.
No, well, all right, if you want to think of it like the cake metaphor still. Around all of the planes lies the Outlands, the realm outside of mortal comprehension, the place where wizards draw on magic power from and all that. It's a place of chaos and unpredictability.
Makes sense.
That's why spells always go so awry, normal wizardy stuff that I don't like dealing with.
Well, is it because the Outlands are wild, or is it because the connection is wild?
Don't know. And in the middle of this cake, if we were to think of it that way, there's I guess you could think of it like a needle. A slot going through everything. That's known as Codex.
Ooh, we were just there.
You were?
Yeah.
Yes, we were in Codex.
That's how we ended up where you found us.
Oh.
I thought
we were permitted to leave after escorting the trespasser Vergis, who had been dropped there by the gods.
And he snaps his finger but goes,
Now, Vergis had no intention of being there, neither did we, but we were permitted to leave. But we're not supposed to be there.
It's a dangerous place if you don't know what you're doing.
The guardians over that realm, though, were rather nice.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
seemed more boring than dangerous.
Yeah. And they seemed more bored than dangerous.
And he laughs a bit and goes, all right, well, I can get us back to Myrad. I know the formula for that.
Well, excellent. Do
Well,
it.
let's go.
Let's look around this place a little bit more. I mean, why not?
I know, this
And
place is
certainly
kind of
aren't-
boring too.
And Fi looks at you and goes,
It may be
I
time
need to
sensitive.
get back to Lier. I need to figure out what happened to my boss.
Is it just field as far as we can see?
It's lightly populated forest.
Yeah, but like not like with
There's no buildings or
yeah,
anything.
it's like just
it's just
nature.
wide open.
Yeah, I'm not really that
Anyone
into
else
nature.
curious what lies on a demiplane? A wizard created this land.
So Percival pokes his head out and goes, I don't know, boss. I think I've had my share of demiplanes for a while.
There might be wild animals out there.
And
I've
so,
never liked camping.
Fi,
It's
upon
dangerous.
seeing Percival, backs away a bit and leaps back and goes and hisses.
Whoa.
And he goes, oh, sorry, it surprised me.
Yeah. That's just as familiar.
Are you not a cat?
Mine is much cooler.
Are you not a cat person?
We haven't seen Daedriel's in a very long time.
I haven't seen mine in a very long time. Can I hear him from here?
Gears?
No, he's gone. Yeah, my familiar is very standoffish.
Yes, this is my familiar Freya.
So Freya slowly lifts her head out of your pocket. She's been asleep most of this time, and she pokes her head up and goes, "Oh,
How have you been sleeping this whole time, Freya?
I don't know. I was tired.
How are you feeling?
I feel fine." And Fi looks at her and goes, "Huh?
She's a fairy.
It isn't from Lou, right?"
I believe so.
And Freya nods. That's right. And she flies up. How do you know of my home plane?
He can talk to the familiars?
Well,
his
mine
familiar
mine
can
can
talk.
just
his
talk.
familiar can talk.
Oh,
This
that's
is fair.
right.
Yeah. And
It actually
I
has a
have
mouth. for
the
weird
better
voices.
one.
And he looks at me and goes, I've been
Better
everywhere. Well, almost everywhere. Yeah. And then the fairy Freya flies there for a minute and goes, oh, okay. And she looks at you, Jovan, and goes, can we go back to Myrad? I don't like being away from it for very long.
I feel the same, Freya.
And so she
Please,
flies back down and lands at your
Fi, let us go.
Yeah, so
Sure thing.
I pull out the bow and the stones and go, please.
So he picks up the stones and arranges them for just goes, wait, we still don't have a game plan for what's gonna happen when we get back to Lier.
Well,
I'm sure we'll figure something
we
out.
can discuss that on the way back. I mean, we could
don't-
end up in the
we
middle
don't know
of the
the
Azure
conditions
Sea.
of Lear. We must assess them first.
As long as this doesn't land us in the red jail, we should be fine.
And Fi arranges the stones in an order like that.
Can we memorize that configuration in case
easily.
we already need it?
You can just go, Merek's got it if he
Right.
wants to remember.
Done.
And then he goes, hand me the bowl. So he puts the bowl in the center and it spins for a minute and it pops up. He catches it and hands it back to you.
Wow.
And then this
Ooh, that's
tear
nice.
opens, just goes,
I like how he's like very smooth with it.
and opens up, and there's this wide open, like, gaping portal. And as you look out on it, and you can see that there's like a sandy shore of a beach.
Ooh.
And he goes,
Well, Lyra's on the coast.
On the coast.
"It is?
Yeah.
I guess that's a good bet. The question is which beach it is. We could end up all the way on the other side of the aquamarine."
Well, Lyra is a vast magical center.
It's no problem.
Might we be able to locate it via...
If my theories are correct, I can simply just get us there.
Really?
Yes, that's correct.
He's got this great wardrobe that opens like
I do not want to
tunnels
enter the
between
road
places.
wardrobe,
It's
though.
amazing.
We did it before, and it was
He's got a demon
a
trapped
truly
in.
horrifying experience in every sense.
It was not nightmarish.
It was
Well-
absolutely nightmarish.
There was a lot of cats.
It was nightmaric-ish.
Oh.
Get out of here.
Well,
Go.
Wolfeye goes, "Whatever."
Well, should we go through, or is there a way you can move? Can we like move out and look more closely?
I think this is as good as it's gonna get.
All right, then let's go. I mean, a beach doesn't seem that dangerous.
And he gestures a hand out. "I'll grab the stones."
Okay.
Daedriel hops through.
You have the bowl, right?
Yeah, I have the boat.
Okay.
Okay, I will enter.
I enter next.
Okay, so you've left Vergis and Phi alone,
Yeah. Uh-oh.
and
He comes through with Burgess's head.
yeah.
It's like,
And
What?
you guys wait for a moment, and then you see Vergis like come tumbling out of the portal a bit and go, "Okay," and he like looks around a bit. You guys seem to be on a wide open island. And far across you can see that the sea reaches out, and you can see that there are like pine trees, oddly enough, on this island. So it must be like a more northish island.
so
than anything
it's not
else.
trees we have in Lear.
No,
Do we happen to have a map of the area?
no, not on you.
Darn it. Okay.
And then after a minute, Phi comes stepping back through the hole, sweeping the stones up behind him, and he holds them out to you as he
Put him back in
stands
the
there.
boat. Put him in the sack.
He looks around. "Well, here we are." And he says, "So where we ended up?" And he goes, "Oh, look over there." And he points off, and you guys look off in the distance, and you see a ship docked up along the side of the beach. It's a massive sailing ship, almost a galleon size. But the thing is, you're pretty sure you've seen this ship before.
Ooh, is it the one that he like defeated in the coast with the demon
The
monster?
ones who kidnapped Daedriel.
No, it's not.
Oh,
It isn't.
Oh, it's the first ship.
On the
The
side
one
of the,
that we were supposed to get the...
oh, when we were getting the
coffin?
sarcophagus coffin thing, and they fled because they. Oh my gosh, those bastards!
on the side of the ship, you can see it
Those
reads
bastards.
the Gordian. And he goes, "You have any idea how we can get back to Lier from here?"
Well, that ship
Well,
came from there
they
at
might.
one point.
Those guys would know the way. They
Great.
betrayed us once before.
Really?
Oh
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
we had
they-
a job and they just fled us.
And Phi
Well,
like
I mean, we screwed up the job
We-
first.
and Phi like cracks his knuckles a bit and starts moving forward and goes, "Let's go ask him."
We don't need to be so rough with them.
No,
He's
we have a
one of
tough
their
with us now.
travelers.
This is the best way to return and
he
get
turned-
rid
Yeah,
of
I'm
them.
fine with this.
He turned around and said, "You said they betrayed you, right?"
Well,
Well,
we'll fill you in on the way there.
we were
Yeah.
riding a coffin. We were getting attacked
we
by
were-
bandits. A spirit jumped out of the coffin. It was a whole mess. From
They
their
freaked
point
out
of,
and left.
From their point of view, it makes sense for them to have left.
Yeah, but they were cowards. Like they should have followed through.
So you guys are like, you're walking off and all.
One
that.
of his faction like killed the guy eventually. I think.
What?
the
No.
what the captain?
No, the demon that came out of the coffin.
Oh,
well,
the
we
captain.
don't know what
No.
happened.
Well, wait. What are you saying? What did you just say?
No, so
No,
we were
so
delivering this coffin with a
we were
body.
entrusted to transport Spanis's body,
Ah. Yeah,
and
it got out.
Yeah.
his spirit escaped
Yeah,
the bonds.
a
You're-
rat like tried to kill us.
Oh, I see what you mean. I
We
just
were-
wanted
we
to-
were
I just wanted
attacked.
to- So you're like talking to Phi about this.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
we're basically
he-
filling him in. On
He
this
doesn't
week.
seem to understand much of what's going on with
he
Sylvanas
did-
and all that.
I thought he would recognize Spanish.
No, he doesn't seem to recognize him.
Well, that's what he gets for throwing all these names of people we can't recognize in his stories.
But as you guys are walking on,
there you go.
Yeah.
he sniffs from
Now
an
you know how it
Now you
feels.
get to stand in the
Oh.
way.
Oh, and he like backs away a bit and goes, "Oh, it reeks of bad magic on this island." And he sniffs in the mountain and turns around and goes, "It's coming from over there." He looks around and he peers, and you guys can see through the forest a bit,
Mhm.
there is just this rise of this stone temple jutting out of the forest. He goes, "What the heck is that?" And that's where we'll end it for this week.
Oh no! Cliffhangers.
So the people on the galleon came to investigate the Temple of Doom, and then we need to enter it and
The thing is that
find the treasure
they
first.
fled the coffin of Sylvanas But
only to end up
to
here.
only end up here in a even bad magic temple
And
thing.
some
Damn it.
curse
No,
thing.
they like traffic in bad magic and like dark magic.
Well, if they
can't believe
did,
that's
they wouldn't
why-
have fled, right?
Like,
They
like
would've-
that's why they were like prepared to handle Svanus's.
Oh, I see.